little pickles, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. Now I'm going to do a natural look compared to a full-on defined look. Now I'm not all about the huge dark brows just because I don't feel like it suits me. So the defined look isn't going to be a crazy Instagram defined eyebrow, but it is going to be a defined brow that you can wear on a night out. My natural look is going to be a daytime look, the look I go for on a day-to-day basis, just if I'm going to work or if I'm just going out shopping. Don't want a huge old dark brow when you're out shopping. So I'm going to zoom you in nice and close so you can see what's going on with my eyebrows. I'm going to do the natural look on this side and the defined look on this side. For the daytime look, the natural look, which I'm going to be doing on this side. Sorry if my eye looks a little bit red. I popped some black eyeliner in my waterline and my eye really didn't like it, so I've taken it off, but it's left my eye a little bit red. So for this I'm going to use the Collection Eyebrow Kit in Blonde. I like to use the brown colour and the black colour mixed together. Now this kit is really good. It's like £2.99 or £3 from Boots or Superdrug, and it's just a really handy kit to have. I always prefer to use a powder in the daytime rather than a pencil, just because I feel like it's more natural. So what I like to do is start just about here, so just where the arch begins, and then moving towards the outside and just doing little feather motions. This is with the Studio brush. This is from Superdrug, and it's just like a little angled brush, perfect just for doing larger areas. So like I said, just going to start here and just with little feather motions just going to move down the eyebrow. Now I'm mixing the brown and the black together at this point. Sometimes if you mix too much of the black it can be a little bit dark. Now this is the blonde kit, so this is quite dark for the blonde kit I feel, but I'm quite dark haired, so this is perfect I'd say for a brunette. And slightly higher here, just up into the arch, ever so lightly. I haven't put any more product on here, so it's literally just brushing through that product. Then here I like to create like a little kind of straight line, but ever so slightly. Again, I haven't put any more product on, so this is just really light. I mean, the product, as you can see, actually there's quite a lot that's coming off. You don't need to use that much product. Upward motions, just as if it were hair. Just like that, and I haven't done too much here. Then with just a little spoolie or a little eyebrow brush, and then at the same time you can like brush your eyebrows up and make them all kind of face in the same direction. Now when you use a larger brush like this you will get a little bit of a shadow here, but that's fine because we're going to tidy that up in a second. Then with a more defined brush I go into the brown colour and just going to define the eyebrow again, just that middle section and down to the corner. And I'm just going to take the Real Techniques, this is like a mini concealer brush, with the 17 Stay Up to 18 Hour Concealer. And this one is in the shade Extra Fair. And what I like to do is just take that and take that on the little brush. Not too much, just like to spread it out on the back of my hand just so it's not too concentrated. And just lightly pop some of that over the top of the eyebrow just to get rid of any of that shadow. A little tiny bit under the eyebrow. Again, this just adds a nice little highlight under the brow, and then come together in a nice little triangle at the end. And then with a larger foundation brush, just kind of buff that into your foundation. It doesn't have to be perfect because this is more of a natural look. So that is our natural side. Now onto the defined look. So what I like to do first of all is take a brow crayon or a pencil. I prefer a crayon just because I find it's a bit easier to brush through. So I'm going to use the Eyebrow Brow Crayon Super Long Lasting Brow Pencil for intense colour. Now it says brow pencil, but it is more of a crayon. It's not like an actual pencil nib, it's more of a crayon consistency. And then what I like to do is just use tiny little feather motions again on that arch. And as you can see, this is just a lot more harsher already. It's like already making the eyebrow look super dark. Now the only problem I find with crayons is they kind of give that wet look. As you can see, like your eyebrows start sticking together. And that's fine initially because we're going to brush it out, but I wouldn't suggest using just a crayon for your whole eyebrow and not using any other product. So then I like to go in with a more dense eyebrow brush like this and literally just kind of pat the colour in. And brush it through to the front. Just like that. Then I like to use a liquid eyebrow product. Now these are new to me and I've recently discovered these and I'm in love with them. This is the new CID waterproof liquid eyebrow colour and this is in the shade 1460 Dark. And it's like a little felt tip pen but really, really narrow. So what I like to do is start from here, draw little lines going down, following my natural eyebrow shape, and again filling in any gaps. When I get to the top, I like to overextend the arch. And then coming straight down, just like that, towards the bridge of the nose, and then going in a straight line almost from here across to the arch, going down just like that, so you've kind of got that straight there. Now if you make any mistakes like here, I've just slightly gone across too straight, that's absolutely fine, doesn't matter, we're going to be sorting it out with concealer anyways. And then as you can see from here, I've gone further than my eyebrow. What I like to do is just draw straight little lines up so it kind of mimics hair. And what I like to do is just take my finger and just buff in that corner. I know it's not very professional, but it's just what I like to do, just so it doesn't make that corner too defined. Then going in with the same concealer that we used for the natural eyebrow, the 17 concealer. I'm going to go in with the same Real Techniques brush and just carve out the underneath of the eyebrow. Now you shouldn't really need to do the top too much because it's more of a straight harsh line, whereas this was more of a blurred line. So I just like to kind of tidy up any extra powder on that side, but this side I just like to do the underneath. And where we made that mistake earlier, you can just carve that out. And again, just adds a really nice highlight under the eyebrow. And then what I like to do using a little eyeshadow kind of shading brush is just to blend in the bottom half of that concealer. As you can see, the more natural look has a shallower arch and this one is more of a dramatic, darker arch. You can see from straight on they look quite drastically different. So this is the more natural look, the powdered look, the kind of softer edge look. And then this is the more harsh and defined, more kind of pale in your face eyebrow. So there we have it. I'm looking a little bit odd now because I've got two different sides of my eyebrows. I quite like both these looks really. They're different for different occasions. And if you're going for a really drastic look, obviously the thicker eyebrow is perfect for that. And the more natural eyebrow, just day to day really. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Which one you prefer, the natural or the defined? So please give this video a big old thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if that's what you want to do. And I'll see you on the next video. Love ya.